Melt, 7-day strength, shift challenge. Day 3, motor unit recruitment. Your body is a neural network with unlimited potential. Your breath is the activation key. Begin Ujjayi breath now. Inhale deeply for a count of 4 through your nose. Slightly constrict the back of your throat. Exhale slowly for a count of 6 through the nose. Feel the breath start to resonate. Maintain this breath as we move through the practice. Today, we're focusing on motor unit recruitment, teaching your nervous system to activate more muscle fibers simultaneously. This is the direct physiological mechanism of strength. The average person can only recruit about 50 to 60% of their available motor units during maximum effort. Elite athletes can access up to 85%. Today, we bridge that gap. Exercise 1, high plank to low plank transitions. Starting in plank, top of a push-up, hands directly below the shoulders, spread your fingers wide. Push the ground away firmly. Squeeze the middle with your hands like you're trying to wrinkle up your mat between them. Feel your pecs engage. Hold for 15 seconds. As you lean forward, push back through your heels. Light up your legs. Pull the ribs in, draw the navel in towards the spine. The harder you push into your hands, the more you will feel the core engage. Now, lower halfway down to chaturanga position and hold for 15 seconds. Elbows go straight back. Keep your lower ribs pulled in. Feel free to drop to your knees. Squeeze everything. Feel more and more motor units coming online with each breath. Intensify your Ujjayi breath. Strong inhale expands the ribcage. Powerful exhale compresses the core. Visualize the neural signal from your brain, flooding your muscles with activation, recruiting more fibers with each second in this challenging position. Exercise 2, forearm plank. Lower to the forearms, elbows below the shoulders. Push hard into your forearms, round through the upper back. Feel the lower ribs zip in. Feel your core engage. Try to make your shoulder blades the apex of the pose rather than your hips. Focus on the breath. Feel it resonate at the back of the throat. Turn on your legs. Squeeze your quads. Squeeze your glutes. Pull your elbows toward your toes without actually moving them. Maintain your intensified Ujjayi breath. Strong, audible, and controlled. Visualize every muscle fiber in your body switching on, like turning up a dimmer switch to maximum brightness. Exercise 3, diamond push-ups. Come back to plank or hands and knees. Make a diamond with your thumbs and index fingers. Place it under your chest. Squeeze the diamond. Legs strong, core engaged. Bend your elbows back at a 45-degree angle. Arms brush the sides of the ribs. Lower with control. Inhale as you lower your chest toward your hands. Pause at the bottom. Exhale forcefully as you press up and straighten your arms completely. Keep going. Each push should feel explosive, even if the visible speed is moderate. Visualize maximum neural drive with each push. Exercise 4, side plank. Right side, connecting the top elbow and the knee. Take your feet slightly wider than your hips. Drop your heels to the right. Reach your left arm up. Flex the right foot. Drive the outer edge of the foot into the ground. Reach the left arm forward. Hover the top leg. Extend forward and back. Create a stretch from the tips of the fingers to the tips of the toes. You can always drop the bottom knee. Let's add some dynamic movement. Connect the top elbow and the knee. Try to slightly round through the upper back as you pull the knee into the chest. Feel the core engage. Stretch as you reach the arm forward and extend the leg back. Focus on the breath. Each inhale creates length. Each exhale creates compression. Visualize your brain learning to quickly recruit and release motor units. Exercise 5, side plank, left side, connecting the top elbow and the knee. Come back to plank. Take your feet slightly wider than your hips. Drop your heels to the left. Reach your right arm up. Flex the left foot. Drive the outer edge of the foot into the ground. Reach the right arm forward. Hover the top leg. Extend forward and back. Create a stretch from the tips of the fingers to the tips of the toes. Feel free to drop the bottom knee. Let's add some dynamic movement. Connect the top elbow and the knee. Find your Ujjayi breath. Each inhale lifts you higher. Each exhale locks in stability. Move with deliberate control, not momentum. Notice any differences in strength or coordination compared to the right side. Visualize your brain actively balancing these differences. Exercise 6. Single leg forearm plank. Right side. Come back to plank, lower to the forearms. Lift your right leg 6 to 8 inches off the ground. Push hard into your forearms to engage your core. Maintain level hips throughout the hold. No rotation or tilting. Actively extend the lifted leg. Spread the toes wide. Bring the awareness to the breath. As you hold this challenging position, see the stabilizing muscles on your left side receiving increased neural drive to compensate for the lifted leg. Visualize motor units that typically remain dormant activating. This is where elite stability is forged, in maintaining precision despite the asymmetrical challenge. Exercise 7. Single leg forearm plank, left side. Come back to the center, change legs. Lift your left leg 6 to 8 inches off the ground. Keep your hips perfectly square to the ground. Push back hard through your right heel to engage your leg more. Try to make your shoulder blades the apex of the pose rather than your hips. Come back to the breath if you lost it. Make it long and smooth. Feel it resonate. As you hold this position, compare the sensation to the previous side. Visualize your brain actively correcting any imbalances. Exercise 8. Push-up to side plank transitions. Starting in plank or in hands and knees, 1 push-up, right side, side plank. Reach the left arm up, come back to plank, 1 push-up, left side, side plank. Reach your right arm up, keep going, alternating between push-ups and side planks on or off the knees. Keep the push-ups clean, keep the body solid like a rock as you transition to side planks. Let Ujjayi breath power each movement. During each transition, see your nervous system rapidly shifting from push patterns to lateral stability patterns. Visualize your brain quickly shifting gears between different neural pathways. Exercise 9. Tricep push-ups. Starting in plank or hands and knees, lean forward. Lower until your chest is approximately 1 inch from the ground, keeping your elbows pinned to your sides throughout the movement. Press explosively from the bottom position, focusing on maximum acceleration. Laser focus in on the breath. Inhale for a count of 3 as you lower down. Exhale forcefully as you push up. Drive the palms into the ground. With each repetition, see more motor units being recruited in your triceps. Visualize the percentage of active motor units increasing with each repetition, from 60% to 65% to 70%, approaching the elite level recruitment patterns. Focus on maximum neural drive during the pressing phase. Visualize sending a surge of electrical current through your triceps with each repetition. Exercise 10, forearm side plank, right side, with hip dips. Starting in forearm plank, take your feet slightly wider than your hips. Drop your heels to the right and reach the left arm up. Stack or stagger the feet for stability. Flex the outer edge of the right foot and drive it hard into the ground. Lower your hip toward the floor and lift it back up towards the sky. Continue this dipping movement. The hip dip should be controlled, lowering 4 to 6 inches without allowing your hip to touch the ground. Lift by actively engaging your right oblique chain. Inhale for a count of 3 as you lower down. Exhale forcefully as you push firmly into the forearm and lift from the obliques. During each hip dip and lift, see the neural pathways to your obliques becoming stronger, more defined with each repetition. Visualize yourself activating dormant motor units that have never been fully engaged before. Exercise 11. Forearm side plank, left side with hip dips. Come back to forearm plank. Take your feet slightly wider than your hips. Drop your heels to the left and reach the right arm up. Stack or stagger the feet for stability. Flex the otter edge of the left foot and drive it hard into the ground. Lower your hip toward the floor and lift it back up towards the sky. Continue this dipping movement. Make each movement controlled and strategic. Inhale for a count of 3 as you lower down. Exhale forcefully as you push firmly into the forearm and lift from the obliques. Visualize the neural signal becoming more precise. This completes the lateral training circuit, ensuring balanced motor unit recruitment across both sides of your core. Notice any differences in strength or control compared to the right side. Visualize your brain actively balancing these differences. Exercise 12. Tricep push-ups. Start in plank, top of a push-up or hands and knees. Lower until your chest is 2 to 3 inches from the ground, keeping your elbows pinned tightly to your sides throughout the entire movement. Push the floor away with maximum force, focusing on generating powerful acceleration during the pushing phase. Focus on the breath. Inhale on the lower. Exhale on the way up. With each push-up, see your integrated neural system expressing itself through perfect movement. Embrace the challenge. Growth happens here. Visualize your strength now greater than the sum of its parts. All neural subsystems working together to create extraordinary pushing power. These push-ups should feel different than earlier. More powerful, more stable, more efficient. Exercise 13. Plank shoulder taps. Come back to plank. Check in with the hands, the fingers, the legs, the feet. Turn everything on. Begin alternating shoulder taps. Right hand touches the left shoulder, left hand touches the right shoulder. Before each tap, engage your core, pulling the ribs in tight and drawing the navel in and up to prevent rotation. Turn on your Ujjayi breath. Keep your hips square to the ground. Make each tap deliberate and controlled. With each shoulder tap, see neural signals traveling from your brain to your stabilizing muscles at increasing speed. Exercise 14. High plank. For our final exercise, hold a fully engaged plank. Light up your entire body. Power up Ujjayi breath. Inhalation for a count of 4. Feel the rib cage expand. Exhalation for a count of 6. Pull the lower ribs in. Lock in and finish strong. You've got this. Push the ground away forcefully through your palms, forcing the lower ribs to pull in and the upper back to round. As you lean forward, push back through your heels to fire up your legs. As you hold this position, see the motor recruitment patterns you've developed throughout today's session becoming encoded into your neural software. Visualize your entire neuromuscular system operating order at a higher level of efficiency, like a machine that has been fully optimized. Relax, you made it. Close your eyes. Take one more full cycle of Ujjayi breath. Your motor unit recruitment has been optimized. The neural pathways responsible for strength activation have been enhanced at the deepest level. Every push-up, every plank has created new neural connections that will continue strengthening for the next 72 hours. Share your journey with us on Instagram at @hot_asana. Use hashtag #MeltStrengthShift and inspire others to train with precision. Take the strength we built today out into the world and dominate.